Creating a Digital Scrapbook Page in 7 Easy Steps by Jeannie Balfour of scrapbookinggems.com. The steps to create a digital scrapbook page are not so very different from creating a paper layout. It's just a case of knowing how to use your photo editing software and then applying the same layout design elements. There are similarities between different programs, but whichever you use, this article will help you discover the key steps to creating your own digital scrapbook pages. Of course, we do recommend you read the instructions of your particular program. Step 1. Open a blank canvas. Here's how to open a blank canvas in Photoshop. Open your photo editing software. Open a new blank canvas. Go to File, New, Blank File. Decide the size and resolution that you want for your page. Aim for 250 to 300 dpi for a good result when your page is printed. Choose RGB colour mode unless you want a monochrome grayscale finish. Set background colour to transparent. You now have a canvas and are ready to start computer scrapbooking. In Photoshop, each part of your design will be placed on a separate layer, and you can adjust how far forward or back an item is in your page by moving it up and down the layers. Step 2. Select the photo. Decide how many photographs you wish to use and what size they will be. You can change your mind later, which is all part of the fun and ease of digital scrapbooking. Just as in paper scrapbooking, look at the colours in the photographs and choose a colour in which to base the layout colour scheme. If the colours in the photos clash, if your photo is very busy, if there are too many colours or no main colour, consider making some or all of the photos black and white. This will reduce the busyness and set you free to choose your favourite colour scheme. If your photograph is not already a digital image, scan the photo or take a photo of the photo with a digital camera. Step 3. Create the background. Having determined the canvas size and the photos to use, you will want to select your background. There are many free products available online for you to download and use. This is a great way to start, for if you decide that digital scrapping is not for you, you will not have wasted any money. You may find your photo editing software already has images you can use as backgrounds. Alternately, you can create your own simple backgrounds with textures and other effects. And another popular option is to use a photograph as your background. Enlarge it to fit the page and perhaps edit it with a little fading or other effects. Step 4. Make your photograph stand out. The eye finds it easier to distinguish the photograph if it stands out from the background, which is why we usually use a photo mat in paper scrapbooking. This separation can be created with a simple rectangle, a little larger than your photo, which is placed on the layer behind the photograph. Adding a tiny amount of shadow to this layer will give depth to your layout and prevent the whole thing looking flat. Step 5. Add titles and text. Some digital designers create alphabets to coordinate with their design collections. Although these can be resized, it's better to use them for titles and not journaling, which is easier with the text editor. Another alternative for titles that comes under the heading of embellishments is to use some of the ready-made phrases that you find in digital scrapbook collections, just as you'd use them in paper scrapbooking. And then you have all the swirls, flowers, brads, journaling blocks, etc. that you'd find in your local scrapbook store. It's the choice of embellishments that helps distinguish different styles and personalises your layout. Step 7. Applying some finishing touches. As we mentioned already, adding shadows creates depth and makes your layout look so real you will expect to pick up the buttons and ribbons you've scattered across it. However, there are other effects which can be used to great effect too. For example, you can add a bevel to a shape, you can emboss it and add various textures. Some of these come with your program, and you can buy others like pearl, chipboard, distressing effects, and many, many more. In writing these steps to create a digital scrapbook page, some directions are based on Photoshop elements. Your digital scrapbooking program may be different, and you should check the program instructions. Jeannie Balfour is the founder of scrapbookinggems.com and a popular writer on traditional and digital scrapbooking topics. For easy and fast results, grab one of her sketches or downloadable digital templates at scrapbookinggems.com. To learn more about the Adobe Photoshop Elements software that Jeannie uses to to design elegant digital scrapbook page layouts, go to the link on your screen.